Guys, quick, you only have 8 seconds to leave a like and subscribe to reveal the first official teaser we have pointing toward us receiving a brand new map in Fortnite Season 11. Do you want to be gifted a free skin from the item shop?
Yes.
Well, simply make sure you subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned on and comment your Epic Game ID down below, letting me know also what you'd like to receive in terms of a gift off me. We're also getting so close to 800,000 total subscribers, so everybody watching the video right now, if you're not subscribed, hit the big red button and you potentially also could be that 800,000 subscriber. Want me to send even bigger and better things to more of you guys whilst also supporting me? Well, simply make sure to use code FriendlyMachine in the item shop. Let me know also in the comment section if you're rocking the code and your Epic Games ID, that way I can hook some of you guys up with some V-Bucks. Yo, what is going on guys, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video. So in today's video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be revealing everything we have so far in terms of information that's been published on Twitter or social media by Epic Games the developers, or from data miners leaking things that Epic Games have put into the game's files, obviously pertaining to a brand new map in Season 11 coming. Obviously we only have on the Battle Pass timer as of today, literally like just over 10 days left for this end of the season, but in the files it indicates that it's going to be extended until October 10th Season X, considering we're going to be seeing soon the implementation of overtime challenges. Today's video is honestly going to be absolutely crazy, so make sure you're sticking around to watch the full thing. We actually have leaked dialogue from one of the upcoming Season 11 trailers, obviously because we see multiple. We either see a story trailer and a Battle Pass trailer, and it seems, basically what we can tell from the files anyways, that characters are actually going to be talking in this next season cinematic or story trailer. Anyways, with that said, considering the brand new map will be showcased in the story or cinematic trailer for next season, we firstly initially need to go over how we know there is going to be a brand new map, and believe me, there's multiple factors pointing towards this, so make sure you're listening closely and let's hop right into it. As many of you may or may not know, whether it's Season 11 or not, however it's seeming more likely now, we're going to be seeing a brand new map anyways at some point of Battle Royale's existence, as this was confirmed in the clip here by Donald Mustard, a lead developer and director for Epic Games.
Okay, we've had some questions about, is there ever going to be a new map for Battle Royale? Kind of like PUBG's done with the desert map or whatever. Is there going to be something else in the future, or are you just going to kind of tool around with this one?
There will definitely be a new map at some point.
Obviously, it's inevitable that there would have been a new map implemented at some point anyways to make the game seem more fresh again, considering we can't just play on the same one forever with small tweaks every season. But this is not the only information. In fact, it's a very small kind of piece in the giant puzzle of information we have currently leaked as of recently, pointing toward a new map coming indefinitely for this next season, Season 11. The most recent and most confirming piece of information pointing toward this brand new map that we're going to be dropping in instead of the traditional Battle Royale Island in Season 11 was this leaked loading screen, considering Epic Games actually introduced basically the starting time for this 10.40 update on Android devices, and because of this, data miners hopped on straight away and were able to pull a ton of things from the files, more so than any other update, considering, well, we're heading toward the end of the season, and I believe this is the very last downtime update we'll be receiving for Season 10. But obviously, we saw all the leaked loading screens pertaining to the storyline or the direction of Season X, and this was the final one that we'll be able to earn in the final challenge set that's implemented. What's most interesting about not only the looks of this loading screen is the actual title and description. The title of this loading screen itself is called Last Stop when you go to select or put it on for when you're loading into a game anyways, where you can select to actually, customize what loading screen you actually want to use when hopping into a game or coming out of one. And the description of it states "Thank you, bus driver," implying not only we're going to be seeing a brand new route for the bus driver to take in Season 11, obviously entailing the transportation to a new island instead of the current Battle Royale island that we're on, but this season is indefinitely going to be the last stop we're making on the current Battle Royale island. Also, speaking of a different route for the battle bus, or what it will take anyways, not dropping us off at the traditional Battle Royale island that we've seen from Seasons 1 to 10, we actually got revealed to this all the way back in Season 9, literally that's been right under our nose this entire time, teasing that the battle bus will be not only travelling to a new island, but is definitely going to be taking a new route. Epic Games published many of these kind of fun animations of Fortnite characters, but one specifically showed a character that wasn't in the game yet using a weapon that also wasn't in the game at this current time of it being published and still isn't now to this day, and basically there are some secrets in here that I think you guys need to see. So I'm going to play the clip in its raw form, and don't worry, if you've already seen it, I recommend watching it again to get everything included throughout this fresh in your mind to ultimately make sense of what we're going to be mentioning after this, the leaked scripting for the vocals or ultimately the dialogue contained of the talking in the next Season 11 story or cinematic trailer.
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Now, whilst this is one of like 4 cinematics that Epic Games randomly produced and has no ties to the announcement officially of a next or future season, we know Epic Games aren't stupid, and every move they make ultimately is one step ahead of what we would ever expect them to do. Based off this, and knowing that they're always basically planning things ahead from prior context in prior seasons, we can ultimately apply this to what we saw there. I mean, is it a coincidence that the battle bus was taking a different route or direction, or ultimately leaving a character behind? I don't think so. I definitely believe that this was ultimately foreshadowing what's upcoming for Season 11, not only a brand new map, but vocals shown in the trailer that literally we're going to be showing or reading out on screen right now that have been leaked. The data miner on screen right now stated the following and basically leaked this entire dialogue. I've got some mad spoilers about the new map. There seems to be a dialogue in an MP4 of some sort. What's more interesting about this tweet before we get into the dialogue is the fact, well, every file for every cinematic trailer released directly by Epic Games for the next season is an MP4. So has this directly extracted this audio in the files from the audio or the talking itself in this next season trailer for specifically Season 11? I guess we'll have to wait and see, but here is the dialogue on screen right now that honestly is really interesting. I'm going to include it in the bottom right hand corner of the screen because there's multiple tweets and I don't want to block the screen so you guys can still watch some gameplay. Activate the beacon at precisely the moment this timer reaches nothing. The 0 point must be contained once more. If they are correct, it will be the end. I speculate that no one calculated the formation of the island, that interdimensional matter collisions would resolve rather than push. Now that I witness it firsthand, it's obvious that pinching alone made it inevitable. The unintelligible theorem was a success. You arrived outside the loop at the exact moment of expansion. This effectively paused the singularity, giving us time to create the devices needed to synchronize the junction. What I didn't factor was that the only way to trigger the device was from within the loop itself, thus this hasty and primitive recording, and why now I find myself looped. What the 7 of us are attempting is very risky. I suspect they are not the only ones watching, but it must be done or we lose the bridge forever. Just want to disclaim, when it's referring to the 7 of them, they're referring to the race of the Visitor. We only have revealed 2 of these out of the 7 right now, being the Visitor and the Scientist. The final dialogue or scripting from the file states, when I hear this, again, will it help me remember? Or once looped, will I be just as muted as the others? No matter, it seems the lengthy precautions worked. The data miner who also leaked this basically concluded what he'd found here and stated the following. So from what I could gather, these are subtitles / transcripts of the recordings done by the Scientist skin / outfit explaining the creation of the island and the future of what's to come in Season 11. Maybe this is the creation of a new island or ultimately the end of this interdimensional travel, but I guess we're yet to know. Honestly, I'm really excited to see what's not only coming toward the end of Season X, but ultimately what's contained as an aftermath of the live event in the Season 11 cinematic trailer. The final thing to mention in today's video is a realistic prediction of what's going to be included throughout the Season 11 cinematic trailer itself. Green Guy 5 over on Reddit stated the following: I have a prediction. The Season 11 cinematic will start up with us waking up inside the battle bus after it honks. Jonesy will yawn and look around at the rest of the passengers. He'll then peer out of the window to see an entirely / different or new island. The driver then signals that it's time to drop. Now, how cool would that be if this was real? Let me know in the comment section down below, but that's all I've got for you guys in today's video. If you enjoyed or found this video helpful or want to keep referring back to it, make sure to leave a like on it down below and subscribe to the channel with the post notification bell turned on so you're one of the first to the newest uploads and get informed on your phone in notification format as soon as I do upload. Hopefully I can recognise you guys from becoming actives in the comment section of my future videos to come, and I'm out. Have an amazing rest of your day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Have a good one, take it easy, and as always, peace.